Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Grigsby's War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. So we are basically talking about how we are going to move in this area. Well, in this area I do need to move. We do have a second invasion coming about here. And we do have our forces over here, we can combine them. So... actually, these destroyers here... I have a role for them. Right, your mission here is the anti-surface. Or is it? Really? Wow, that sucks. Now they're having some engine troubles, which isn't very good for me. It's actually kind of bad. So I may keep these destroyers here for the time being and have them repair, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay. So that is a large task force. So we have Congo and we have Haruna. Now we see they both need to be rearmed. Haruna especially. I don't know if this is the right base to rearm them at. We do actually have, Yes, we do have a naval HQ over here. I could do with, like, naval engineers. That'd be great. Right, let's go here then. Shift and list. Right, rearm level. This is what I need to find out. I need to understand what the rearmament requirement of a battleship is. I don't think they're docked in ports, so they won't. Okay, put this on computer control. These guys. They can go on ASW. Actually, they could do okay. They do have some engine issues, but they will be fine. So I'm going to put them on computer control. And we're going to have them patrol around here. I think that's worthwhile. Okay, so because we are not docked and we can't dock here. How are we doing on these ships? Right, you have full armament. You have full armament. You have full armament, okay. I could create a second task force here, just for the time being. Is that something I want to do? Is it? Is it? Is it? I think what we're going to do then is we're going to just take the battleships. And we'll have them dock. They can't dock, actually. They're too huge. I can't dock at Saigon, so we're going to have to do one at a time. Okay. Haruna will be rearmed first. So dock. I'll have to do some research and try to figure out the rearmament value. Okay, so civilian. That's quite important. So we have no ships under repair at the moment. Right, so I imagine it'll take until Net's turn for us to see the battleship in port here. So I guess what we'll do then is we'll take Congo, and then we'll venture out again. Now, where do I want to venture? If we refuel, then I could potentially head over here. I could have them screen Malaya or Sarawak, or basically Borneo. I do need to seize another large naval base, which is inevitably going to be Singapore. But that one's going to be easier said than done. I can tell you that one. Right. I might be better off just building up a few smaller task forces, which would in effect make more sense. If we have one large task force, like, sure, we have a lot of power there, but if I have a few cruisers, maybe like one cruiser and a few destroyers in the area, I think that's going to be far more utility than a lumbering battleship, which is an incredibly high value ship. And if I don't use it in the correct manner, it can be just another husk, another hunk, another hulk, another wreck on the bottom of the sea. So I think we're going to break this up. So we'll go for a surface combat. I could even go for like a escort thing. I mean, this is it. We've got to worry about these submarines. So let's take Sendai. We'll take these 3 destroyers here. Actually, no, the Singora screening force. So we'll send them to Singora. Now that's a 12,000 ton task force, which is easily, it can be handled by a lot of ports in this area, which is something I like. Now, I don't know if I should upgrade Singora's port. It doesn't really make sense if I could try to seize Singapore. I seize everybody moving. I need to know that everybody's moving. Right, these guys aren't moving. We need to get moving now. ASAP. The invasion must be rapid. Right, we need to seize this base. The march begins. Right, the engineers will be sent as well. They will be valuable. Construction. Okay. Now I am going to... do I expand this airfield? Do I? Oh, we have float planes here. Quite a lot of float planes. So in fact, I could take some fighters, possibly from over here. We have the KI-43s. But I do have some A6M2 over here. But I'm going to take these guys. I'm going to transfer them to Kota Baru. Right, there we go. They will run escort missions. 10% of the squadron will rest. There we go, that leaves 70% of the squadron available. So we have increased the amount of escort in this area, which is good. And we are beginning to move our forces, which is even better. Now, these forces over here need to get their arses in gear. What is the garrison requirement of this base? It is... I don't think it needs a garrison. I'm not sure on that one. Okay. Patini. It's hard to find some of these bases at times. Alright, so you don't have an objective. What to do with it? There's a hell of a lot of men here. And it does occupy a really important position, actually. So I think for the time being, then, we're going to have them in reserve. Well, just have them at combat. But just keep this here for the time being. But I'll set them to here for the future objective, to Taiping. Okay. Chiefly because I want to hold on to this highway over here. I do not want to lose that. Right. These forces here, the Royal Thai Army. Target Low Star. Right, they're already on their way. Bangkok. The RTA divisions. Right, tank regiment. They don't really perform well here. That's the thing. Jungles aren't really the natural environment of a tank. Though they do very well, I suppose you could say. Right, so we do have this cavalry division. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move this cavalry division strategically. I'm going to have it moved up to here. I'm going to occupy that base, and then with the cavalry, we may be able to try and sweep across here. I could do with producing barges in areas. Alright, what do we have here? That's a lot of civilian. Okay, putting more cargo ships into the system, which is dangerous due to the fact that I'm going to have more ships out here, especially with all these submarines. But frankly, I need to get my arse in gear, and I need to get these supplies shipped out here. We need to capitalize on our game so far. I'm worried about the possibility of Lexington still being alive, but even if it is alive, it's going to be just... I mean, Jesus Christ. The thing's been torpedoed 6 times. If she is just not a floating wreck, then my god, I do not know. Right, put these on computer control. There we go. What speed did they move in? Yes, that's correct. Okay. So I'd like to take a look at our production then. To do that, I'm going to bring this up here. So, here we go. Aircraft, air production. Right. Now this one, Hiroshima, is actually repairing. Okay, that's interesting. So you're building and you're repairing. Intriguing. Yes, here we go. So that's building and that's repairing. Okay, that makes sense. We have very little supply here. Why do we have so little supply? That's going to need supply. Okay. I imagine it's because I expanded them. Okay. Right. Well, that's good to know. Though I need to check on something else. Vehicle. This Kobe. That'll cost me 3,400 to supply. Which one is complaining? There's one of them that's complaining. Right, so it's just like global vehicle points is just insufficient. Production? Right, industry, I guess. I don't think it'll show me, like, that... here we go, right. I think we're actually doing well, then, on the shipbuilding. Ship production. Well, we're only 1 point off. Shinano has been halted then, okay. Blueprint. These CVEs would be quite nice to have, to be honest. In fact, they would be very nice to have. These guys are queued, the Unruh classes. So they're upgrades, okay. These are accelerated. Right. So we'll expect these in 1943, date of arrival. Oops. Oh dear. Sort by status. There's a lot of load in here. As you can imagine. I just buggered this one up now, haven't I? God's sakes. Yeah, there's so many ships on this list that it's it takes a little while to load here. Which is fair enough. Right, so I'll just I should probably stop messing with it. It's not liking it. Bam. Bam. Right, pendant, turn that off. I should turn halted off as well, I guess. I was like, wanted to have Shinano up here, but Okay, now we can see all the ones that have been built. And class. Let's see. Build points? Ah. Shipyard. Okay. So you can see we have a bunch of submarines being built. And these are the really good submarines as well. I like that. Yamato. Musashi. Not long until we have them. Sub-chasers. Tai-Ho. Ooh, it's quite low. These will be coming soon. Actually, only a few days before we have these sub-chasers. Soho. Shoho, sorry. That's good. So gain quite a few here. Okay. Now I'm going to expand each plant by about 10, I think. Yeah, expand now. I need to deal with this vehicle shortage. We need to make sure these places gain that supply. Did I already do this one? Okay, yes. Right. Now, I do have Yamashiro over here. I do want to move Yamashiro, but I do not want to move it out when there's submarines there, as that would be somewhat suicidal. So I could dock it for the time being, which I will do then. It does have some faults over here that can be repaired. It's fully armed and ready to go. Conversion. Ooh. So it could be converted to a Fuso class in 1943. That's pretty damn cool. I like that. Let's take a look at the ships over here then. Air combat. You could be upgraded. Okay, so different variants. Kuma upgrades. Now Chiyoda. I could have that upgraded to a CVL. Shaito's class. I don't know why they're red. Okay, well, we'll continue. So, I'm feeling like I could probably end the turn fairly soon. And see what potentially happens here. So, Kitabutai is going to head north. I'll have them head north at mission speed then. And we'll try to intercept over here. The Vals are set to naval attack. Okay. We'll go for that then. Our submarines are going to spread out over here then. And, yep, just have to make do. Hopefully try and pick off something here. But if not, hey, it's just how the cookie crumbles. But we had a good round last turn, so that's good. Right, overcast, clear sky over here, however, which is quite nice. So we have a good chance of this being decent weather in the area, though it could always be quite bad, nonetheless. So what we'll do then is we'll save here. I should really clean up these saves. I don't know what episode this is. It's probably 35. No, it's probably 36 actually at this point. I should have just like saved it in some fashion that's like normal. That'd have been nice. That would have been nice. Okay. I shall perform this. There we go. See how we go on here. So we can see Australian forces are over there. I do want to get into this area. I really do want to get here. If I can get onto New Britain to Rabaul, then I can really start causing some issues for the Allies. I think the earlier we do it, the better it's going to be. Before the Allies really kick up into gear. Alright, forgot about the American coast. Ah, my orders were clear anyway. Yep, so those submarines are spreading out over there. I have sent a few more planes to ASW missions. Hopefully that could pay off. I'd like that to pay off, that'd be fantastic. Alright, let's see if we detect anything. Yes, as per usual, 4 ships there. Naval reaction phase. Ah! Well, hello there. Oh, you miss, are you kidding me? The Mariposa. But at least we know there's a ship there. They launched 2 torpedoes. We might get it in the following phase, but hey. Oh god, can you imagine if that was a Saratoga? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'd have probably lost my shit. That'd be crazy. Let's hold out hope, shall we? Okay, B-17s. They're not going to do much in the dark, are they? They did hit the runway. We didn't actually give them any return fire. So, well. It's only a little bit of damage, it'll be repaired in time. It's a shame that we didn't get that hit on that cargo ship. That would have been nice. That would have been real nice. Bum ba da ba bum. Bloody bad weather. Full allied ships. Moving east. God, there's a lot of allied ships there. Oh, there's another 2 ships down here. Seems I moved my task force back when I could have kept them in the area. Oh well. Ah. Oh, don't be attacking that goddamn patrol. Right, looking good. We lost the plane, but well. That should have been coordinated, but no losses on either side, which is surprising. I do need to send more planes to bomb Hong Kong.